Hi, everyone. Good morning. Welcome. Can I have a thumbs up so that I know you can see me and hear me properly, please? Go ahead. Come on in. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Michelle. Good morning. Hi, Nikki. Welcome, welcome. So, today is all about our throat chakra. It's all about our communication. It's all about our truth. So this is where we are going today. Hi, Priscilla. Hi, Tara. Hi, Paulina. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So let us know where you are on the planet and what time is it. Gabby already shared. She's in Australia, Brisbane, Australia. It's evening there, right? What time is it now, Gabby? So I'm in Portugal. It's 11:15 a.m. at this moment. Priscilla, you are in St. Lucia. Tara, you are in London, same time as here, of course. And so let me also ask you, for those of you that have been here for the past days, how are you feeling today? What happened? What happened within you since we started this journey? Has something shifted? Something started to stir? Are you feeling more calm, relaxed? Or on the contrary, you are like really energized? So let us know, okay? And if today is your first time here with us, it's fine. You are just in time, just on time. Perfect timing ever. Because today is the one that you needed to listen or to practice. So trust on that. Um, Paulina, you are in Philadelphia. It's 7:15 a.m. Annette, you are in sunny Denmark. Yay. Well, today is sunny. Well, at least for a while, it is sunny. Yesterday we started sunny as well, and then the storm came and then went away. So I don't know really what's going to happen today, but let's see if the sun sticks around. Michelle, you are in Maine, 7:15 a.m. as well. Annette was not participating in the other, but been here with you before. Oh, Annette, yes, I can recognize you. I can recognize you from previous lives. Tara, yesterday, first day and after session, I was emotionally charged. Look at that. The power of emotions. The power of emotions we were discussing yesterday, right? Yesterday was a particular uh long session. So let's see how this goes today. Because today we are talking about the throat chakra, and usually much assertivity comes along. So probably this session will be really right on point. But again, let's see what happens. We never know. Gada, you are here. So good. You can make it. So good, so good. I'm so glad. Um, so if some of you could not be here for the previous sessions but would like to watch the replay, let me know, okay? Because the replays are available. Um, and I'm uploading them day by day. So if you'd like to send me just a message with your email address, and I will let you know how to watch the replays of this series. Okay? It's easy. It's easy. Um, so okay, so come on in, grab something blue. So I was trying to find a lot of things that could be blue, like sky blue. This is not quite sky blue, but okay, it's what I got. I have blue here. I have blue here. Look at that. And I have blue here as well. Then I realized I had a lot of blue things around my desk here. So grab something blue, which is, or sky blue would be like the perfect tone. Okay. The perfect shade of blue would be sky blue. But if you do not have that, It's okay. You can just then picture it in your mind. It will have the same effect. That is for us to connect with the vibration of this chakra, of the throat chakra, okay, which is connected to this color. If you have crystals laying around like aquamarina, they are good. Amazonite, I have a little bit of here. This one is really nice for this session. And yeah, just a pen, a pencil, something. Okay, just grab it and have it nearby you. Hi, Sandra. Bom dia, bom dia. Caroline, hi, dear. Paulina, of course. Paulina, just send me a message. You can directly message me from my profile here on Inside Timer. Okay. Gabby says, guess who's back? I'm back again. Alchandra's back. Tell a friend. Oh, you are so cute. You are so cute. You are so sweet. Thank you, Gabby. You are singing for me. Singing. It's a very good practice for our throat chakra. There you go. That's why you are singing. So cute. I'm so glad to have you here. Caroline, good morning, dear, as well. New Orleans, 6:30. Yay! Early, early. Thank you for being up so early. I hope I can make your day a better day. Uh, once you are bringing in those practices and meditating, I hope your days will be like perfect. Gabby thinks Helen can. Oh, yeah, I always do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great to know. Great to know that my mission is being accomplished. So yeah. So let's go. Let's go to work. Let's go to work a little bit. So we have been having a journey throughout our chakras since the root chakra, right? We started last Wednesday, and we will end up this Wednesday as well. So yesterday we had the heart chakra, which is the center of our body, which is the bridge that connects the lower chakras to the upper chakras. So we just crossed the bridge yesterday, and today we are in the upper chakra system, which is all connected with our higher self, with our divine self. It's more than our personality. So the lower chakras, which are the root, the sacral, and the solar plexus, they are related to our personality, how we express ourselves in these worlds with everything that we have learned, everything that we have gathered through growing up, all the interactions that we have with other people. That's what makes our personality. Okay. Then we cross the bridge with the heart chakra, the heart center, which is all about love. Remember, love connects everything. Yeah. So it connects the lower chakras with the upper chakras. Upper chakras are all about our higher self, our higher consciousness. So it's more than our personality, or it's deeper than our personality. And today is the first chakra of that upper system. And here we have the power related to this one is the power of will, or the power of choice. Let me write it down. So the power of will slash choice. I couldn't decide which one was better, but because both of them really relate to these powers. The power of will, it has to do with where do I want to go? How do I want to go? What do I want to do? It's my will. It's what makes me move. But for my will, and free will comes in as well here, okay? For my will to come along, well, I need to make a choice every time. Right? I need to choose something for myself. And it's not about the choice itself, but it's about the power of the choice. Like you have the act of choosing is what makes the difference. It doesn't matter which choice you are making, as long as you are making one. That is the best thing that we can do for ourselves to make a choice. And choices, well, if they are conscious, they will have a much wider impact. If we are just choosing because, oh, no, I feel like it, well, maybe you will be misdirected. So every time we bring to our consciousness, what is it that we need to choose? That's what will direct our will and our intentions, because we are tapping into our own truth and we are making it happen. We are not choosing because someone else is telling me to. We are choosing because my essence is calling for that choice. My inner self is calling for that choice. My higher self is calling for that choice. So the power of will and the power of choice, they are gathered here. Okay. And also the sacred truth to this chakra is surrender personal will to divine will. Meaning that instead of focusing on our personality to make a choice, we are choosing to listen to our essence to make that choice, because our essence is the divine inside ourselves. It doesn't, of course, we are connected with everything that is divine, but the essence is really our divine, our inner divine. And so once we connect with that, we can surrender our personal will, which is all about our personality and our ego, and on, and we make choices based on that. We make choices based on our inner truth. That's the divine will. Okay? That's why there's always a choice and there's always free will, because we get to choose. Okay. Hi, Z. Good morning. Welcome, dear. Gara is saying it's resonant with me. I was asking the universe to give me meditation to make a choice between me, what I want, and what is good for others. What a beautiful coincidence. Divine timing, dear Gada. Divine timing. So you were needing to hear this, right? You needed to hear this. Wonderful. Wonderful. Mm. If you don't have a cup of water or a cup of tea, go and grab one. Okay, you will be needing it throughout the session. Forgot to tell you that. So let me go back a little bit for those of you that could not be here for the last sessions. So this is a journey throughout the chakras. We started at the roots, and each chakra has a power of its own and a sacred truth to its own as well. So the sacred truth, or the power, the power of the root chakra is the power of the tribe. So we exist as a cell in a single organism, which is our tribe, our family, our origins, our foundations. This is where we come from. So we exist in relation with this tribe, with this family, their culture, their beliefs, their choices, their pains, their traumas, everything. We are part of that. We are part of that culture, part of that tribe. This is at the root chakra level, level 1. Then we go up to level 2, which is the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra has the power of relationships, the power of one-on-one relationships. So we exist in relationship with another person. This is how we know ourselves, in relation with another person. It may be a romantic partner, it can be a sibling, it can be a family member, it can be a parent, it can be a boss, one-on-one relationships. So we exist and we know ourselves in relation with another person. And then we go up to level 3, personal power with the solar plexus. Here, we start to individuate ourselves from the relationships that we have before. So we start to understand that we are one, that we are a whole person with our own personality, with our own power. And so we start to move away from what is known for us. We start to individuate ourselves and shine like letting our light shine into the world, not dependent on what's has been before. So we exist in relationship with ourselves at this point. And then level 4, the power of emotions with the heart chakra, where we understand that love connects everything. Love is the glue that connects everything. And although we are now individuated and have our own personality, our own choices, we understand that we must exist through love. We must imprint love. We must. There are no musts, but no. So to make the meaning easier to get. So we need to exist through love. Okay, to imprint love in everything we do. If the solar plexus helps us to make things done, to get things done, the heart chakra will imprint the love on whatever it is that you are doing. Okay, and today it's level 5. We have reached level 5, the power of choice, the power of will. We exist in relation with our truth. Okay, this is where when we really start to hear ourselves or listen to ourselves. Okay, this is what the throat chakra brings. Throat is all about communication, all about communication. And just as love or the heart chakra has that two-way highway about giving and receiving, remember we were talking about that it in order to be balanced, it needs to be 50-50. Same thing happens with the throat chakra. There's a two-way communication channel, and we should, there are no shoulds, but we should have like 50% listening and 50% talking or speaking. Otherwise, it will be completely out of balance. So if the other person is speaking, I will stop and listen. If I am speaking, the other person should do the same thing. This is a balanced communication. Okay, 50-50. Hear and speak 50-50. There are some people that speak the whole time and never listen to anyone else. Well, they have an unbalanced throat chakra. Okay, the middle point is where everything is really in harmony. Okay, so colors for today. As I said, blue, bring on the blue. You are bringing already the blue here. Cup of water. And what else? Well, an open heart and an open mind to listen and to gain your insights. Okay, because today we are tapping into our inner truth throughout this journey. Okay, so the element that is connected with the throat chakra is sound. That's why I was saying singing or listening to music is a very good practice for the throat chakra. Sound baths, they act directly on the throat chakra because it resonates, everything resonates, and your body starts to organize itself. And if we have an organized communication, we can better express ourselves and we can better understand what the communications that are coming our way. So we need that. We need the sounds, the element of sounds. And if the throat chakra had a statement, it would be, oh, I speak, as in, I speak my truth. Not everyone else's truth, my truth. What is really resonating with me? What is really coming out of my essence? My divine self. What is my divine self wanting to speak? And for that, sometimes we need to not to listen that much to the outside world. Make it stop, like 50-50 at all times. Okay. Okay. So I wrote down some symptoms of a balanced and unbalanced throat chakra, and that's what we are going to talk about next. So this is mostly also about what we communicate and not how we communicate. The how we communicate is related to the sacral chakra, which is all about our self-expression. It's all about our creativity. Here at this level, it's the what we communicate rather than the how. The how will express itself. Okay. It will express itself. So if we experience a balanced throat chakra, uh, some of the symptoms are honesty. So we are truly speaking our own truth, loyalty, integration, peace, authenticity. This is one of my favorites, authenticity, because we are really tapping into our truth. And inner and outer communication, it's balanced. The inner, what we listen from the inside, what we listen from the outside, and how we interconnect them. There's a balance there. Okay. Again, 50-50 at all times. If we experience an unbalanced throat chakra, lies can come along. And this lying, it's not the one that we deliberately lie to another person. It has more to do with the lies we tell ourselves. Whenever we do not want to address an issue, address a situation, we create all these sceneries and really believe in these sceneries. And we are not making choices for ourselves because we are more concerned with the other people, what they will think, what they will do, how will they treat me if I really speak my truth. So is this kind of lie, the lies we tell ourselves. Okay. And as a consequence, of course, if we tell a lie to ourselves, we are lying to other people as well. Okay. So this is a sign of an unbalanced throat chakra. Also, we are unable to communicate. So we are often misunderstood, or we don't know how to use the proper words, or yeah, communication is really rough when it's when we have any kind of imbalances here. And then ignorance as well, because we don't know how to express ourselves. We don't know how to express our truth. And depression, we feel depressed many times because we are not being heard, right? Because we cannot speak, we cannot express our truth, we are not being heard. And then, of course, there's a huge imbalance between the speaking and the listening. Maybe I speak 10% and listen 90, or the other way around. So this is an unbalanced throat chakra. Okay. It doesn't mean that if you experience any of these symptoms, it doesn't mean that it's all about throat chakra. No, it can be a complexity of situations, but these are the most common symptoms of a throat chakra that is not working properly. Okay. And of course, Mercury retrograde really unbalances our throat chakra because it's all about communication. Okay. So, and we are experiencing Mercury retrograde until April 12th, I think. So, yeah. So if you experience any of these during this period, it doesn't mean that you have an unbalanced throat chakra. Okay, this is more if you repeatedly experience this. Okay, even when Mercury is not retrograde. Okay, but when it is, well, we all have our throat chakras like really, really unbalanced, and it's okay. It's part of the process. It means that we need to look inside, pace ourselves, bring a different rhythm to our daily life, and really reflect on what truths are coming up during this period. Okay, it's actually a period to reflect, slow down and reflect. Okay. So, what else can I tell you about the throat chakra? Yes, its function is to activate the sound in our body, is to activate all vibrations so that we can move, so that we can speak, so that we can do our daily life. So it, again, just as the sacral chakra brings movement into our body, the throat chakra does the same thing. Okay, but in a different level. Because remember, we are at level 5 right now. We are going up the ladder, up the game. So yes, this is it for the throat chakra. I don't know if you want to comment anything, if you'd like to ask anything, go ahead. Write it on the comments. Okay, write it and I'll do my best to answer. So how will this session go on? We were just chatting about the throat chakra, right? And now we will have a grounding meditation for us to connect right here and right now with ourselves, with the community that is gathered here, either on live or on the replay. And of course, connect with Mother Earth. She's the one that supports us at all times. Literally. Literally, she supports us. Afterwards, we will have a specific meditation for the throat chakra to see what kind of insights may rise, may rise. And then I will draw a card from the beloved Star Dragons. They will have a message for us as well to wrap up what we have been experiencing here throughout the session. And then we will end with some affirmations. I will leave you with some affirmations for you to tap in every time you need to balance or at least to get in touch with your throat chakra. Okay, so go grab your water, cup of water, cup of tea, and find a position where you can be comfortable so you can just listen to my voice and be guided throughout the process. Jane, hi Jane, welcome. This had really resonated today. I had childhood trauma and then years of tonsillitis. Oh, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. And I've just realized I listen 90% of the time rather than express myself. So there's a huge imbalance there. Huge imbalance. Oh, throat infections. Okay. Okay. Of course you have. Of course you have. Of course, Jane. It means that, yeah. Because it's your truth wanting to come out and cannot be expressed. So we get throat infections. I just remember that now you resonated with me. When I was very young, when I was a child, I would have my throat really bad all the time. A lot of throat infections. When I was, I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, when I was a kid, all the time. And when I grew up and started to learn about the chakras, I remember that, oh, this has, okay, this is really, this resonates as well. For instance, I know that the unbalanced chakra that I have is my throat. It is my throat. Let me just share with you, I cannot sing. I cannot sing. Not because I don't want to, not because I didn't try, but oh, if I try to sing, oh my God, go away. Go away. But then if I'm on stage performing, I was an actress some years ago, for many years, my voice would be like really clear. And even during the meditations, my voice, well, from the feedback that I have from you, my voice is really calm and peaceful and it's good for meditation. But ask me to sing, no way. No, no, no. It's one of those things. No, it doesn't happen. I've tried. I had singing classes And the teacher was like, no, mm, ah, yeah. But it's okay. I can live with that. I can live with that. I use my voice in a different way. Look, I'm teaching, right? I'm teaching. So yeah, Caroline is no. I can't even think happy birthday. So no. And this is being recorded. So no, sorry. I can tell you a story. I can read you a book. I can guide you in a meditation. I can perform on stage, but no way I'm gonna sing. And I was singing. I was singing. I had a when I was performing, there was this one play that I had to sing because it was a musical. And I was one of the main characters. The my colleague that was training me to sing, he would go like, well, you can just speak. But yeah. Caroline, I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. Oh, that's just so sweet of you. I know my limitations. I do know my limitations. Thea, thanks for sharing that. Alexandre voice works just great for us. So that is the point. I'm using my voice, although I'm not singing, I am using my voice. And I'm so grateful for that, of course. This was just, well, I asked you to share, right? So today I decided I would share something as well. And this is it. Sing. But you can go and tell everyone, I don't mind. Because even when people ask me to sing and I really sing, they're like, okay, okay, go back to go back to the tales and the meditations, and you will be just fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's a well, people cannot be perfect, right? So yeah. Caroline, yes, you've spoken your truth. Yes, yes, this is my truth. So just for you to know. So unfortunately, I will never guide you through a singing meditation. Well, I can do that with someone else singing, but I can create the singing meditation, but not sing it myself. But there are means. Okay, I know people. I know people with great voices. So, um, yeah. So this is it. This was the sharing time for you to have some time to grab your cup of water or your cup of tea, and we can ground. Okay, and we can ground to be right here and right now. And I'm really thirsty today as well. That was another sharing point. Okay, so I will invite you to sit or to lay down comfortably, sitting on a chair or sitting directly on the floor, uh, and or laying somewhere on the sofa, on the floor, on your bed, wherever it feels more comfortable for you. And then make sure that your spine is aligned. And you can do that by rolling your shoulders back and imagining you have a string pulling you up from the top of your head. Okay, that way your spine will be vertical and aligned, allowing the energy to flow up and down freely. If you are sitting on a chair, place your feet parallel to the floor, really touching the floor if you can. If you cannot reach the floor, you can put a pillow underneath them. That way you'll be connecting with the ground. If you are sitting on the floor, you can just crisscross your legs. If you are laying down, also place your feet parallel to the floor. That means like the soles of your feet really touching the surface you are on. That means that your knees will be up and supporting each other, and that way your spine will be automatically aligned on the surface you are laying on. Okay. For extra comfort, you can put a pillow underneath the back of your knees and or underneath your neck. And then hands facing down as we will be grounding. This gesture helps us to ground, okay, to direct our energy to the ground, to Mother Earth. If you are sitting, you can put just your hands on your lap, on your knees, If you are sitting on the floor, you can put your hands directly on the ground if it feels good for you. If not, just leave them on your legs or knees. If you are laying down, arms alongside your body, or place your hands somewhere on your body, like on your heart, on your stomach, on your belly. Usually these are the places that we feel comfortable putting our hands on, as long as they are facing the ground. Okay. Poonam, hi Poonam. Hi, I have a question. If we suppress a topic of discussion amongst our loved ones just to save relationships and keeping respect, does that mean we are causing imbalance in our throat chakra? That is a tricky situation, isn't it? Because yes, we do want to keep respect. Yes, we do want to save relationships, but what is the price you are willing to pay by not being truthful? Sometimes, yeah, we need to make a choice, right? We need to make a choice. There are topics that we can avoid, and that doesn't mean we are unbalancing our throat chakra. Just means that our truth is not welcomed there. And if I am okay with that, if I can express my own truth for myself and not be affected by it, everything is okay. But if you feel you are being affected by it, if you are letting that interfere in the way that you live your life, because you feel you are being obliged to do or to be someone else that you are not, think twice about that. Nothing is worth our self-worth. Nothing is worth our essence. But yes, there are some battles that we choose not to battle. And that is okay. That doesn't mean that we are creating imbalances. Okay? We create the imbalance whenever we cannot go on with our life as we wish. Okay? Poonam, yeah, makes sense. Thank you. Most welcome. So this is it. We get to choose our battles. Remember the power of choice. We get to choose our battles. But again, not at the expense of our own energy. There are some topics that we do not discuss with certain people, either family, friends, co-workers. It's okay. It's okay. We are not creating an imbalance just because of that. As long as we remain truthful for ourselves and we know who we are, we don't live alone. So there are some cultural and social rules that we need to follow, right? Because we live in community and not everyone is the same. So we need to respect as long as we are also respected. Remember, this is a two-way channel, 50-50 at all times. In any relationship, there's a 50-50. In every emotion, there's a 50-50. In every communication, there's a 50-50. That's what brings the balance to the situations. So yeah, Poonam, thank you for asking that. It's really important because we do need to be mindful that we are not alone. There are some other people with their own emotions, with their own struggles. We just need to understand that we need to protect our energy, we need to protect our truth, but still be ourselves in every situation. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Okay. So now that you are comfortable, having a balance is the key. Yes, Poonam, having a balance is the key, or at least knowing how to get there to that balance. Because this is another, okay, a parenthesis here. So this is another element to the balance. If we are in balance all times, like imagine a scale. If the scale is balanced both sides all the time, it gets stagnated, right? There's no dynamic there. Nothing is happening. There's no movement. So we need this and balancing sometimes, not this, but this. We need this in order to keep moving. But once we do this, we know how to get to balance when needed. And the key is not the balance itself, but knowing the path to the balance. How can I bring balance to the situation by doing this, this, and this? Because you get to balance not just by, oh, now I'm going to be balanced. No, you have to do something. Remember, you need to imprint movement in that. You need to do something. So knowing the path to balance, I would say, is the key. Okay, because we need those slightly movements so we can go along the way. Pune, most welcome. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so now that we are in a comfortable position, either sitting or laying down, hands facing down, I will invite you to take a deep breath all the way to your belly, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Inhaling as deeply as you can and exhaling as slowly as you can. So take a deep breath and out. One more deep breath and out. And one more deep breath and out. Keep breathing at your own rhythm. And take your attention to your root chakra and imagine you have a cord, a golden cord coming out of that root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth, crossing all the layers of the planet until it connects with the core. Imagine the golden cord going through the crust, and then the mantle, the outer core, and connects with the inner core. You can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath and out. Take one more deep breath and out. This cord will now function as a drain to whatever it is not serving you right now, physically, emotionally, and mentally. So take your attention now to your physical body and notice where in your body do you feel tense. Notice your muscles. Which muscles are rigid? Maybe your neck, your shoulders, your stomach, your hips. Using your breath, you will push all those tensions down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those tensions go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and push. Take your attention now to your emotional body. And look for any emotions that may be lingering around. Any sadness, grief, guilt, shame, fear, whatever they are. Using your breath, you will also push them down the golden cord and into Mother Earth so they can be transmuted. Take a deep breath and push. Take one more deep breath and push. Let all those emotions go down the golden cords and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and push. Keep breathing at your own rhythm, as deeply as you can and as slowly as you can. And take your attention to your mental body. Notice if you have any thoughts coming to you, any worries, any anxieties, any to-do lists, plans for later. Let them come and put them inside bubbles. So when using your breath, they can easily go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth to be transmuted. Take a breath and out. Take one more deep breath and out. Let all those bubbles of thoughts go down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. They are not serving you right now. Take one more deep breath and out. Take your attention now to your aura around you. This is a neck-shaped shelter for your physical and energetic bodies, surrounding and protecting your vital space, where nothing nor anyone is allowed to be except yourself. Carefully observe the limits of your aura and imagine them to be golden. Look for any holes or any tears, any cords coming in, muddy or foggy areas, energetic debris. If you find a hole, fill it with golden light. If you find a tear, mend it using a golden string. mud or fog, you can clean them using a golden cloth. Cords coming in, you can cut them using a golden scissors or a golden sword. And energetic debris, you can sweep it using a golden broom. Take a deep breath here and out. And any object or tool you may have used to take care of the limits of your aura, you can now let them go. Down the golden cord and into Mother Earth. Remember that this is your vital space. Nothing nor anyone is allowed to be there except yourself, not even the objects or tools you may have created. So they have served their purpose, and now they can go. Take a deep breath and out. Inside your aura, on the top of your head, imagine a golden rosebud. This rosebud rotates and has sticky petals that grab anything at their passage. It will help you to clean the space between your physical skin and the limits of your aura. So let it rotate all around you, from the top to the bottom, cleaning thoroughly every inch, every centimeter of your vital space. Take a deep breath and out. And once the rosebud has reached the bottom of your aura, you can also let it go down the golden cords and into Mother Earth, so it can be transmuted. And using your hand, your physical hand or your hand of light, cut the golden cord you have attached to your root chakra, let it fall down to the ground, so it too is transmuted, and put on a new golden cord, coming out of your root chakra and going all the way down to the center of the earth, to the womb of Pachamama, just as we did before, crossing every layer of the planet until it connects with the core. And you can either plug it in or wrap it around it, whichever image resonates with you better. Take a deep breath and out. And now outside your aura, imagine 4 rooted roses around you. One rose in front of you, one on the left, one behind you, and one on the right. Let these roses come in any color that they wish. Just make sure they are well rooted, that they are healthy, and that they are roses and not any other plant or flower. If one or more of these roses does not look well, is dried out or fading away, please blow up all the roses. Let their ashes come down to the ground to be transmuted and put on a new set of 4 rooted roses around your aura. These are your guardian roses. They are here to protect you, to help you with visualization and with separation, separating your energy from everybody else's, so we can all learn to respect each other's vital spaces. Take a deep breath and out. Take one more deep breath and out. And one more deep breath and out. And now on the top of your head, imagine a golden sun. This sun represents the highest creative and healing energy of the present moment. Feel its warmth, feel its rays touching your skin, and let this sun enter your body through the crown of your head, filling you up with its golden light. And gently going down your body from your head to your throat, and then to your chest. And this golden energy touches every cell in your body, every tissue, and every organ, making you shine from the inside out, spreading your light. Take a deep breath and out. And the sun continues to go down to your stomach now. And then to your belly, to to your genitals, down your thighs, your knees, and exiting your body through the soles of your feet and back to Mother Earth. Take a deep breath. And out. And because this is a very intense energy for us to be holding on to, please place the palms of your hands directly on the floor so that you can dump, so that you can release the excess amount of this energy and have just enough, not more and not less than what you need right now. If you don't release the excess amount of this energy, you may be feeling very tired and dizzy afterwards. So if that is to happen, please keep placing the palms of your hands directly on the floor and drink lots of water. If by any chance you cannot reach the floor with the palms of your hands, you can just shake your hands alongside your body, fingers pointing to the ground so the energy has somewhere to go to. Shake them, and the energy will flow out of your body through your fingers and back to Mother Earth. It will have the same effect as placing the palms directly on the floor. Take a breath. And out. And whenever you are feeling ready, you can gently come back to the room, open your eyes, stretch. If you feel like it, like you are waking up, and drink your water or tea so that you can replace everything you were taking out during the meditation. Water is the best thing to do that. It helps us to fill in those spots we were cleaning and also to help us to be right here and right now, grounding. Okay, so how are you feeling after this grounding? Energy filling up your body. Let us know. More relaxed, more energized, because these meditations, they will give you exactly what you need. If you need more energy, you will feel more energized. If you need to relax, you will feel like really lighter and everything is okay and very peaceful and in harmony. So let us know how you are feeling now. Z says relaxed and clear. Oh, how wonderful. Z, you have been here for I think the whole sessions now, right? How are you feeling? Like, can you share like how you came to the first session and how you are feeling today, like in the fifth day? Can you share that? Chris says, I'm feeling more centered and focused. Kara, we always have things to release. Always, always. You feel lighter. All right. Yeah. We always have things to release because days go by and we gather things, right? We gather. Even if we don't want to, it really comes our way. So the thing that we can do is to release every day as well. Okay. Z is saying, yes, I feel more in tune with myself now as a result of these sessions. Perfect. Thank you so much for sharing that, Z. Thank you so much. I was experiencing a lot of sadness and loss from the collective before I came. Of course, because we feel it. Even if we are not sensitive people, we feel it. We feel the collective. We feel the energy. It's like when you come inside a room which is full of people and you go like, oh, there's an ambience here. So we feel it. There's no way to work around that. We feel it. So this has helped me to create my own sense of center. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, because you are taking care of yourself every day. Right? And this meditation, it is powerful, and we should do it every day. As soon as we wake up, even if we do not have the 20 minutes or so to be doing the full meditation, just by setting the scenery up, it will help us throughout the day. It will. It will. Just putting down the golden cord, cleaning our aura with the rosebud, letting the sun in and the roses around us, it will help us. And throughout the day, if we remember that, cutting the cords and putting a new one will help us as well. Because remember, it functions as a drain. So sometimes it gets clogged because that's a lot of things going down. So if we just cut it and put a new one, it will help us to revive our energy and our center, okay, throughout the day. And C saying, so this has helped me to create my own sense of center and now and know what to observe and not. Yeah, and not. I really appreciate your equinox sessions. Oh, thank you, Z. Thank you so much. So this is the 6th edition of the equinox sessions. I took a journal out and the last pages were throat chakra from October 24. Yeah. Yeah. We were discussing a little bit different. We were that time we were talking about the demons of each of the chakras. Remember that? The October season was more focused on that. Yeah. Wonderful. Z. Thank you for sharing. Um, and May, hi May. Hi Alexandra, I got this late, but I am feeling calm. Wanted to ask if you could post these meditations on your profile. May they are available, yes. You can send me a message here on Insight Timer with your email address, and I will send you the link to the replays. Okay, I'm uploading them each day now, so yeah, we are up to date. We are up to date, so you can just send me a message with your email address and I will let you know how. Okay. Paulina says, I feel more at ease. Wonderful. Uh, Caroline, me too, Gada. Feeling more energy and clarity. Yay, thank you. Yay, you're welcome. Okay, so now for the specific meditation with the throat chakra or for the throat chakra. So we have been having a journey throughout the chakras, as I explained before. And the journey is also reflected on the meditations that we do here. So Gada says, I didn't find the link in your newsletter. Oh, but it's there, Gada. It's the where you see the Insight Timer lives. It's like the first one. It says replay, I think. It has like Equinox series and then it says replay. It's there. I don't know if you saw it on your mobile phone, probably it's out of place. But the button says replay. That I know. That I know. Okay, I will look later. Oh, of course. If you still can find it, let me know. Okay, Kara? Let me know. Michelle says, I haven't had much time for self-care recently. These meditations have been amazing to help me clear all that no longer serves me and have been helping to feel more centered. Wonderful. Wonderful. Michelle. Wonderful. Yes, because these are moments of self-care. You allow yourself to self-care. And Kat is saying, okay, to do this. If I just got here, missed the beginning meditation here today, that's okay, Kat. You're just on time. Don't worry about that. Okay? Just on time. Trust in divine timing. Trust it always is the right time for you with everything. So, just a little uh, briefing before we move to the throat chakra meditation, because we have been doing a journey even throughout the meditations. And it's okay if you haven't done the ones before, it's fine. I will just briefly explain what's the imagery we have been working with. So we started with the root chakra, and that was we imagined a tree, our own tree, like our origins, they were represented there. And we had our tribe around that tree. Sacral chakra meditation, we came to the same tree, but instead of having the tribe, we had just one person there whom we were connecting with. Okay. Third meditation was the solar plexus. We got back to that tree, but then we started to move away our individuation process. We started to move away from that tree, that origin tree, that foundational tree, and we were carrying our own baby tree to plant somewhere. Okay. Then with the heart chakra, we were taking care of that baby tree. What we have brought from the mother tree into that little baby tree. And now we were taking care of it now. Today we will start. So I will I will guide you into that origin tree, but we will focus on the baby tree. Okay? Because probably today it grew a little bigger. So we will tap into that. Okay, so this would be the imagery we are going to work with. Okay. Poonam says, feeling very light and definitely happier with this meditation. Wonderful. Gada, you are right. I find it. Yay, Gada, yay. Hi, Donna. Welcome. Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry I'm so late. Just finished work. Right on time, Donna. Right on time. Don't worry about that. Okay, you don't have to be sorry. You are not late. It's your trust your own timing. Okay, we are just about to start the guided meditation for the throat chakra, which has a lot to do with our power of choosing, our power of will or willpower, and speaking our truth, speaking our essential truth. Okay, so let's see what happens, what insights come along. Okay. So this time, same position as before, or well, you can change it, but the thing is either sitting or laying down, sitting on a chair, sitting directly on the floor, or laying on a surface you feel comfortable. Couch, bed, uh, mattress, floor, just make yourself comfortable. The only difference is that instead of having our hands facing down, because before we were grounding, directing our energy to the earth, now our hands will be facing up as we are available to receive whatever is coming our way. Okay. Poonam is saying, through this class, at least I'm doing meditation. I'm sure on my own I wouldn't have done it. It takes practice. It takes practice. Just as everything in life, it takes practice. So if you incorporate that into your daily routine, think about just before brushing my teeth, I will meditate for 5 minutes. Just before coming out of bed, I will meditate for 5 minutes. Because it doesn't need to be 5 minutes. It just needs to be like 3 deep breaths, setting up a scenery, and you're ready. But it takes practice. It takes practice. Okay, Poonam. So don't doubt yourself. You've got this. Don't doubt yourself. Okay. Yeah, I have to work on it for sure. Okay. So I will invite you to close your eyes, hands facing up. And take a deep breath all the way to your belly. As deeply, inhaling as deeply as you can, and exhaling as slowly as you can. So let the air come in and out. One more deep breath. And out. One more deep breath. And out. Outside your aura and beyond your guardian roses, imagine a blue-rooted rose growing in front of you. Ask this rose to connect with your throat chakra using two golden strings. One golden string that comes out of the rose into the throat chakra, and another string that comes out of the throat chakra and into the rose. This way, we are using a two-way communication channel between the two. 50-50, remember that. Take a deep breath and out. Ask this rose to open its petals and to show you a tree, the tree of your origins, of your tribe, of your foundations. And observe this tree, its size, its texture, its species, if you know which one it is. If not, it's okay. Just sense this tree. Look at the leaves, the flowers, if there are any, the fruits, if there are any. And then you will move away from the tree and attend to your own little tree. If you haven't planted before, you can carry your baby tree, find a place, and plant it there on the soil. Take a deep breath and out. You will now observe your little tree, nurture it, water it, trim it if necessary. and carefully observe its colors, its size, its texture. Is this tree the same species of your origin tree, or is it completely different? Maybe you'll find it has different colors, a different smell. And it's okay. Is this tree for real? As in, is it expressing its own truth, its own essence? Is it growing? Just imagine a fast forward and watch this tree grow. What happens? If you had a word to describe what you see and how you feel, what word would it be? Just let your imagination flow. Don't second guess yourself. Go with the first thing that pops up into your mind, even if it's not making sense. Just let it unfold through your imagination. Don't hold anything back. Take a deep breath and out. You will now ask the blue rose to close its petals and remove the strings that connect it to your throat chakra. And imagine a golden sun on the top of the blue rose. That will enter the rose through its petals, going down the stem and leaves, leaving a golden trail where it passes. And then exits the rose through its roots and goes back to Mother Earth. Take a deep breath and out. and then explode that rose. And let its golden ashes to come down to the floor, come down to the ground to be transmuted, and put on a new blue-rooted rose growing in front of you. Connecting with your throat chakra once more, using those two golden strings. One string that comes out of the rose into the throat chakra, and another string that comes out of the throat chakra and into the rose. Ask the rose to open its petals once more and to show you the same tree of your origins, of your foundations. Look at it now and notice if there are any changes, if you notice anything different. Maybe on the size, maybe on its roots, on its trunk, colors, smell. Just let your imagination flow. Don't second guess yourself. Validate what you see and how you feel at all times. Take a deep breath and out. And you can now move away from the tree of origins, of your foundations, of your tribe, and walk down your path until you meet with your own tree. And observe it carefully now. What changed? Did anything happen to that tree? What does it look like now? Maybe it has even gone and you need to plant a new one, and that is okay. Go ahead. Follow your imagination. Do what you have to do. Maybe it grew stronger and wiser. Maybe it is blooming now. If you had a word to describe what you see and how you feel, what word would it be? Take a deep breath and out. You can now ask the blue rose to close its petals and remove the strings that connect it to your throat chakra. And then you can explode the blue rose. Let its sachets come down to the floor, come down to the ground to be transmuted. And on the top of your head, imagine a golden sun. This sun represents the highest creative and healing energy of the present moment. And it will enter your chakra system through the crown and going all the way down to your root and then exiting your body through your feet. So imagine the sun coming inside your crown chakra now and filling it up with golden light. And then the sun goes down to your third eye chakra, also filling it with its golden energy. And the bright sun comes to your throat chakra, and with its golden energy removes every blockage that is preventing you from accessing your own truth, dissolving any lies, dissolving any ignorance or imbalance in your communication. Take a deep breath and out. The sun goes down to your chest now, to your heart chakra, filling it up with its golden light and expanding your own light to the world. The sun comes to your solar plexus chakra, filling it up with its golden light. And then moves down to your sacral chakra, filling it up with golden light. And then to your root chakra, doing the same thing. Filling this chakra with its golden energy. Take a deep breath and out. And then the sun goes down your thighs, your knees, and exits your body through the soles of your feet and back to Mother Earth. Once more, you will dump the excess amount of this energy by placing your hands directly on the floor, just as we did before, so that you can have just enough of this golden light. Not more and not less than what you need right now. If you don't release the excess amount of this energy, you may be feeling very tired and dizzy afterwards. So if that is to happen, please keep placing the palms of your hands directly on the floor and drink lots of water. You can also shake your hands alongside your body, fingers pointing to the ground so the energy has somewhere to go to. Shake them, and the energy will flow out of your body through your fingers and back to Mother Earth. Take a deep breath and out. And whenever you are feeling ready, you can gently come back to the room. Open your eyes, stretch if you feel like it, and drink your water or tea. We were releasing things as well during this meditation, so we need to feel them in again. Hi, Silverback. Nice to have you here, dear. So nice to have you. Welcome. Poonam, is it the sound of wind in the background? Yes, it is. The sound of the wind. Still very windy. Not rainy, not today, but still really windy today here. So removing our blockages, helping to take away our blockages. So does anyone would like to share their experience with their little tree? What happened? How was it growing? What insights came to you? What images? First the images, then the insights. Because sometimes when we are seeing our imagination, we are following our imagination, not much things make sense. And it's okay. They are just pulling up to your consciousness something that you need to see. And it may still be there for the next days, the next months, the next years, until they really make sense. But at least they are in your consciousness. Okay. So, how were your trees? What words came up? And for those of you that have been here for the past days, did anything changed in your tree, on your mother tree, in your tree of origins? Because sometimes when we do this work, some veils, some layers that we have in front of our eyes, they are being removed. And sometimes we see things differently. Sometimes, if not all of the times, we see things differently. And that may happen also with our origins. Okay. Kat says, my origin tree was apple tree and little tree it was pearls. Oh, pears, not pearls, not apples. So cool. Then pearls fell off, another stayed. My word is wisdom. Very nice, Kat. Very nice. So yeah, something has changed there, right? The tree that you planted was different than your tree of origins. And that's okay. You have your own uh you have your own tree of wisdom. So you learned something from that. You learned something from your origin tree. And then you went on and had a tree of yourself that expresses the way that you are, that expresses its own essence. It doesn't have to be the same, right? So that is your true. That is your truth, just expressing there. Wonderful, wonderful. So nice. So go ahead. Right now, write down your insights. So you just got one word, Kat, or did you have one word in the first rose and another word in the second rose? Did anything change between the first and the second? Just one word. Okay. Okay, so you didn't need more. You didn't need to acknowledge anything more than that. Really nice. Thank you. So while you are writing, I'm just picking up the Star Dragons Oracle deck. This one, they always have a message for us. And I will shuffle and see what is the message that is coming to wrap up everything you were experiencing throughout the session. Kat says, nothing changed, but I have sensed that I am or will be able to share pearls of wisdom. It sounds corny now, but it was profound. Oh, it's okay. It doesn't have to sound anything. It's just as it is, pearls of wisdom. That is really profound. That is really strong. So yeah, so it means that it was already there, right? You didn't have to go through another process, another shift in your perspective. So it doesn't have to sound anything. It's just as it is. You're welcome. Most welcome. Actually, I kept hearing because, well, when I guide you in this meditation, sometimes I get some experiences for myself, but I'm learning to realize that not all of them are about what I experienced myself. So when you talked about the apple tree, because I kept hearing the apple does not fall far from the tree. Like a lot of times during the first rows, I kept hearing that the apple does not fall far from the tree. And then you said the apple tree, and I was like, oh, maybe it was cats. Maybe it was cats' origin tree. The apple tree was my childhood tree. Oh, very nice. Very nice. And today it's the 5th anniversary of my mother's death. Oh, so it's really connected, right? It's really connected. So I'm sorry for your mother, but she's still there, right? She's just in another dimension. She always comes through when you ask her. Yes, and thank you. She's sharing her wisdom. Oh no, I got goosebumps. Yeah, she's sharing her wisdom with you. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, cats. See, you came in exactly in the right moment to this session, into the right moment. Yes. Nothing is by chance. Always trust in divine timing. So let's see what the dragons have to tell us today for these insights about expressing our own truth, about connecting with our own truth. And they say, vision, contemplating the future, looking at everything growing, just being focused on what's to come, just extending our vision into the destiny. And everything is unfolding. It's like everything is unfolding in front of us. And this helps us to prepare the steps in order to get there. But we need to look somewhere, right? We need to focus on a point. We need to focus on a destiny. Because if we imagine our destiny to be our truth, right? Our true self, our true essence, it's already there. It's already there. So we get to contemplate it and to focus our mind into getting there. And now we know. Now we can see clearly. Caroline, love that card. Yeah. And look at this. It's number one. Today I noticed the number one. So beginnings. Something new is just unfolding before our eyes. The beautiful message. Yeah, one. And now that we have removed some of our veils, we get to see it clearly. Because it is what we do today that determines our future, right? So yeah, if we got to see today or the present moment with clarity, everything else will unfold as a consequence of that. Z says, my visions were very detailed. I've wrote them all down. Beautiful. Basically, I am the tree. Of course you are. Of course you are. You have your roots. You have your center, your strength, which is your trunk. And then you have the branches, which is what allows you to go further, right? To have your own fruits, to have your own flowers, to let them spread the love. So, yes, you are the tree. How beautiful. Got a beautiful message. Wow. Thank you, lovely, shiny, and Shandra. Most welcome, Gara. And she says, yes, I am the culmination of the past versions of me. The word was serene. Because now you are in peace with your truth, with your essence, right? You really tapped into that. Because this is what happens as a human being. When we are children, we have our essence there. And we are nothing more than our essence. And then we grow up and people educate us and we learn how to be in society and we learn how to be at school and then we grow up even more and then we go to secondary school and high school and whatever and then we go to work and then we get into a one-on-one relationship and then our essence keeps like it's still there but it has all these layers to it, right? And the process here, whenever we connect with ourselves, the process is to remove those layers. Doesn't mean they will go away forever. Okay, I think that is quite impossible. But, well, we never know. Life is a miracle. But the point is to remove all those layers to get back to our essence and make it express itself. So when we work with the throat chakra, we are doing that. We are removing the layers so we can see clearly who we are at our essence And what can we do to express it without lying to ourselves? Because those layers sometimes they are what make us lie to ourselves because they prevent us from seeing what's there. They prevent us from seeing. The throat connect, well, our essence, I always point to our heart because this is where everything happens. This is where love happens, right? And our essence is pure love, pure divine love. So our throat chakra is what goes down and picks it up in order for it to express through our mouth, to tell our truth. Yes. So the point here with all, not just working with the chakras, but basically any energetic work or self-care work or personal development work is about getting into our essence, removing the layers so we can get to our essence. So yeah, is it easy? No, no. Most times we are not aware of those layers. We are not aware of them. And so we think sometimes we get stuck in a layer and we're like, oh, this is my essence. Okay, this is my essence. But then you realize once it is removed, you realize, oh, there's another one. And then you remove, oh, and there's another one. Until you get to your essence, it's a it's a long work. Okay, you can contemplate it, you can see it, but you have to go through every obstacle meaning those layers. Okay, that prevents you from seeing clearly. Wonderful, right? Even the card is blue. Even the card is blue today. Look at that, with all the sky. Wonderful. The sky is the limit, or not. Maybe it's not the limit. The sky is not the limit for us to express ourselves fully. Wonderful. Yes, it's beyond words, says Z. Yeah, it is beyond words. Wonderful. Okay, so now we are wrapping up our session. I will leave you with some affirmations for you to say out loud, to write them down whenever you need to connect with your throat chakra. Okay, with your truth, with your willpower, with your choices. Whenever you need to make a choice, you can say these affirmations. Okay, so I will write them and then we will repeat either loud or silently 3 times. Okay, so the first one is, it is safe to express my truth. My truth. So hands to your heart and say it. It is safe to express my truth. It is safe to express my truth. It is safe to express my truth. And look how the words make a vibration uh, in your body. They are organizing your cells whenever you say this. Okay, whenever you say affirmations out loud, mantras, prayers, whatever it is, it will organize your cells. Same as sound healing, it will organize. Second affirmation, I live an authentic life. So hands to your heart and say it 3 times. I live an authentic life. I live an authentic life. I live an authentic life. Meaning aligned with my truth. Okay, authentic means that, aligned with my truth. And last but not the least, I express myself using my own voice. I express myself using my own voice. So hands to your hearts. I express myself using my own voice. I express myself using my own voice. I express myself using my own voice. And the little practice for today is just to sit and be in silence for 10 minutes. Just that. And see what happens. Maybe you gain even more insights about your experience here. But allow yourself to do that. 10 minutes, just put it on the timer. Put on a timer and just sit there in silence for 10 minutes. That will also help you to balance your throat chakra. Okay. So we are at the end. How lovely it was to have you all here once more. Kat, you're most welcome. I hope to see you here tomorrow for the third eye chakra. Okay, tomorrow we'll be tuning in with our intuition. Let's see what happens. Will the journey unfold? And if you'd like to get the replays of these sessions, send me your email to my profile, to my teacher's profile. There's a button there that says message the teacher or something like that. Go ahead, send me your email address and I will send you the newsletter with the link to that. Okay. Also, you can find me on Instagram as, oh, sorry, wrong button here. No, no. Now I'm having some music here. Wait, probably you are not listening. Okay. So you can find me on Instagram as the Feminine Path Project. If you are new here, fear nothing. This is not gender related. Okay. This is all about the feminine wisdom, period. Okay. The feminine wisdom is being rescued for the past years, especially since 2017. And I'm not talking about my own practice, but as a collective, the feminine wisdom has been rescued. At least, well, sometime before, but 2017 was like the year when everything started to happen in this way. You can also find me on Facebook as my business name. You can go to my website, which is marcintra.com. It's also on my profile here on Inside Timer. And you can just try to find me on platforms, Instagram or Facebook as my own name, which is Alexandra Amaro. So there's a lot going on now in the coming weeks. One next Saturday, we will finish the Equinox series on this Wednesday, with the crown chakra. And then on Saturday, we will have a new moon and tarot session here under the influence of the sign of Aries. Let's see what's coming up. So we are in the new astrological year now, just began with Aries season. And now the lunar cycle will also start in Aries next Saturday. And then on Monday, we will have a special session here. I'm still deciding if I will have just one or two on the 31st about the dark goddesses. Okay, this feminine work also has not just the light, but also the dark to it. And with the equinox, they were just coming through and asking me to put that into the world as well. So I will have an introductory session to this workshop series, because the workshops themselves, they are a paid journey. But the introductory session, I will have one here on Inside Time. At least one, I will have one. Still deciding if it's the morning session or the afternoon session. But feel free to join to understand. The goddesses that are coming through are Kali, Lilith, and Persephone. And they have a lot to tell us. They have a lot to teach us. So last year I did the same journey but it was like very sweet journey with the dark goddesses. This year they are very bold, very fierce, very wanting to break everything around. So I don't know what really is going to happen, but let them speak. And then I will guide you through that. So next Monday here on Inside Timer, and probably if you want to join, you fill in. There's a form that you can fill in to secure your spot, maybe on Zoom. So I'm still deciding. At least on Inside Timer, it will happen for sure. But then probably I will have a session also on Zoom. Same session, but with more perks, because here on Inside Timer, I cannot show you like a presentation and their images, and probably I can, I just don't know how. I have to use another software, and I'm not sure how to work with that. But at least the introductory session will happen. It will have the same themes, it will have the same message, it will have the same meditations for us to connect with the goddesses. Okay, so you can find out which goddess is next to you right now. Maybe they are, they all are, maybe just one, maybe none, who knows. But they are coming through really really strong, so probably you are feeling somewhere in your life and you don't know it's their fierce force, that is the strength that is coming through. So we will connect with that, with their energy, and then you get to decide if you want to join the full version or not. Okay, Donna, I'm intrigued about the goddesses. Me too. Let me tell you, me too. I am very intrigued. I just feel their presence. I just feel them like, this has to happen. And that's it. So I'm not sure yet. What is it that they are wanting to communicate? But let's see. Let's see. So I hope you can make it next Monday. At least if you are intrigued and curious, come and see. Okay, come and see. And so tomorrow, here, third eye chakra, bring something dark blue or indigo if you have indigo color, even if it's a pencil or a pen or something, so we can attune to the frequency of the third eye chakra and we can continue our journey throughout the chakras. Okay. So much love. Have a beautiful Monday ahead. Have a beautiful evening if that's the case. And I see you tomorrow. Much love, dear ones. Much love. Mwah. See you soon. Donna, yes, I'm looking forward to next Monday and finding out more. Thank you for today. You're most welcome. Poonam, most welcome as well. Most welcome. Okay. So if you, Donna, if you have already received the newsletter, there's a button there on the dark goddesses that you can just fill. It's not binding, okay? Once you are filling that form, it's not binding. It's just for me to know, gather more information. Okay, so I can direct the meditations. Okay. So see you guys tomorrow and be in silence today for a little while and see what happens. Bye bye, dears. Much love.